Co Coliseum. This crowd now filling in, amped up and ready for their A's. Great to have you with us, and for the Oakland A's, they are happy to be home. I'm Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk with me, Major League Baseball, 2K Sports. Oakland starter for our ball game. Well, Steve, what's in store for these Kansas City hitters today?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing.
Right now, we've got a moment to take a look at the lineup for the rookie shortstop in. He's leadoff man in our game here on the 2K Sports Network as we get set for baseball. On the ground to short, Chen. Out number one in this one. Now we'll take a quick look at the A's, how they're taking the field defensively.
Gary, you know, they always want to play solid defense, but against this weak-hitting lineup, there's a chance that they have some margin for error today.
And who's in the box? Change up in there for a called strike.
Last year, the Royals looked forward to the games against the AL West. Great success there. 6 games over 500 for a team that finished significantly under 500.
Here's a slider that misses, 1-1. And that is the first time, Steve, talking about the Royals in the West, that the Royals have had a winning record against any division since 2008.
Well, that just tells you a little bit about the direction the Royals are headed in, or so they hope anyway.
The 2-1 pitch. Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
That one swung on its line. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with one out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
Number 3 hitter up. There's a throw over. A dive, and he's back in easily. The pitch. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. That's 2 gone.
Got him off balance, got him up front a little bit. Easy pop out to the shortstop. Well, this is what you want. You've got speed on first base, tie ball game. You have to do what you can to get him in scoring position. Let's see if they get him going.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. And Billy Butler watches that one go by. Count will be even.
The slider can be most effective in a fastball count. 1-1. Oftentimes the hitter might look fastball. The slider can fool him.
This one swung on and driven hard. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him.
For the Oakland Athletics.
And the starter for Kansas City. Steve, what's he got on his mind now as he takes a look at Oakland today?
Well, the scouting report against this lineup is if you execute your pitches, hit your spots, keep the ball down to the zone, you can shut them down. And with a quality left-hander like this on the mound, he shouldn't have too much difficulty.
Can't make contact with a fastball, evens him up 1-1.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
It's off the wall and a hop. He's heading for third. So with nobody else, he's aboard at second after that double.
Number 13, Young-Ji Chen.
Well, it's so important for your team to get guys on base and in scoring position early in the inning. And that's exactly what he did with that double.
And Chen's in the box. Lifetime numbers 8 for 24 against the Royals.
And it's just amazing how he can have this team's number year in and year out.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball. He pulled the string on it, got him to swing right through it.
Here it comes. Up the middle. Makes its way through for a single. He's waved towards home. And he scores.
Now batting,
He tries to sneak one down and in to get the strike 3 call, but he fights it off. Outstanding job at the plate.
And that is so demoralizing for a pitcher. You work so hard to get ahead on the count, and then you give up a base hit. In the box, their rookie second baseman. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
Well, it's a nice job here, jumping out in front early. Getting that production really helps change the strategy of the game, changes the pitches and the at-bats.
Oh, there he goes for second. Strike 2. He is safe at second base.
Well, you have to be a gambler when you're stealing and love to see this kind of a lead. It paid off in the end. It was the key to getting him in.
Can't let him get that far off the bag and expect to be able to get that out.
That's outstanding base running.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. That run is in.
Now batting for the
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Here's the offensive lineup for the A's. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, Mark Reynolds can hit a baseball as far as anyone in the game today, but he can also strike out more than anyone in the game today, and he's proven that over the last few years. Strikes out a lot. When contact's made, though, Souvenir City.
Swung on, liner to right. One away. Now the runner will have to hold at second. Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like.
I think the key defensively is to just not get too fancy. You don't have to make the razzle-dazzle plays. Get routine outs. Just don't allow them extra base runners or extra outs in the game.
1 on, 1 out. On the ground to second. Number 54. In time for the out.
Now batting for the
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
So Derek Barton, RBI chance. That ball is belted deep to left center field. Ball is on its way. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
So with 2 runs on the board on the long ball, here's a look at how that hit contributed on the win expectancy chart. Pitch down and away, Steve. He found a way to go out and get it.
Oh, that's a pitcher's pitch. I mean, there's not much you can do there. That's an exceptional job of hitting. Not many guys can hit a home run on that one. Now, the A's are unbeatable. Swinging the bats like this, they got no chance of catching in this one.
That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Well, they're not wasting any time today. They're coming out strong in the first and making a serious statement.
What a way to start this ball game. You got a chance to put this thing away maybe very early.
Well, they showed up to play. There's no question about it. They want to get up early and try to run away with it.
And that's another foul ball.
Foul!
Hit in the air to center field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Now that's the kind of first inning you want. Big early runs. The A's lead it 4-0.
For the Kansas City
Yang
Royals,
at the plate now.
number 29.
Here's the pitch. It's fouled away.
Foul!
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
Strike
Swing and a
2.
miss on the slider. 1-2.
Well, his sliders his put away pitch on a 1-2 count. He tends to go with it.
1-2 pitch coming. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. retreats back for it and gets the out.
Right fielder, number 32.
And their number 6 hitter.
Well, Oakland seems to be in that rebuilding process still and again. But they put together a solid home record that could be something to build on.
Hut shot towards the hole. And that gets through for a base hit.
Coming to bat for the Kansas
Well,
City
anytime
Royals.
you can get a guy on base
Second
who can
base,
steal bases,
number
it puts so
54.
much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Emilio Bonifacio batting now, 1 away. Tell you about that A's home record, 43-38 for a ball club that had a lot of struggles. That's something to build on.
And you know, guys, we talk about building your team to suit your stadium. Well, solid young pitching on this staff. A lot of foul territory. Pitching is the key here in Oakland.
Number 20.
And their catcher at the plate. A runner on first with 2 outs. Ball! Way out there with the curveball, 1-0.
Ball
1-0
2.
pitch, a curveball high, 2-0. Here's the delivery. Swing and lined up the middle. That should be a base hit. Kansas City gets a shot at it right now.
Third base.
Well, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball down in the strike zone. Not too many hitters can go down and get one right there in that particular spot. But this guy absolutely loves that pitch. That's why he's on base.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Strike 2 at the knees, 0-2.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
He sends this one in the air towards center. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And we'll get to see Matt Thornton pitching. They've decided it was time to make a change here. 0-1 the count. Getting going here in the bottom of the second.
Well, he recognized that two-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
Here's a called strike on the outer half, and it's 1-2.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. Strike away.
Popped him up. That one's gloved.
For the Oakland Athletics, center fielder, number 8.
Up now, the center fielder.
Ball.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
For the
2 away.
Oakland Athletics, shortstop, number 24.
And Chen's in the box. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Hit in the air to center field. That'll do it as they put that one away. Not a lot of action in this half.
Plate for the Kansas City Royals.
And it rolls around to the top again. Ground out victim last time through. And here's the first one. He sends this one in the air towards center. One down.
For the Kansas City Royals, left fielder, number 15.
And who's in the box? Base hit his last time. Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner. It is long gone out of here. Goodbye, Kansas City's got one on the board. Still down by 3 runs with that homer, but maybe some steam going here.
Now, Gary, sometimes when a hitter goes up there and looks for his pitch and gets it, he can drive it out of the park.
Now, what we're talking about, Steve, is going to the plate with an idea. He had one and it worked.
Now, sometimes even a bad plan is better than no plan at all.
At the plate.
Lead is has been diminished. Kansas City Royals offense on attack. Good approach right now. Let's see if they can take the lead, Gary.
On the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind that pitch. 0-1.
Well, they're not all the way back yet, but they're closing in.
And at this point, they really didn't need to get all the way back. They just needed a feel that the offense was going to be there for them.
And boy, nothing spells momentum like home run.
And in there, at least for a single as it gets down. So that brings up Billy Butler.
He gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
Now, you throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
Another strong year for Billy Butler, who's one of the more consistent hitters in the league. Year in and year out, he finds a way to put up big numbers.
And Billy Butler watches that one go by. Count will be even. Tell you about Butler's numbers: 2011, 291 average, 19 home runs, almost that 100 RBI mark, John.
And I don't think he's ever going to put up those big numbers. I don't think he's ever going to be a 35, 120, 130 RBI guy. But when you pencil in a lineup and you know you're going to get this year in and year out from him, I think most managers would take it.
Here's the 2-1. And a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Dangerous with Billy Butler. He likes to take the ball deep. He's got to count to look for one to hit right here. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, so far in this one, he's gone to that curve more so than he usually does with that pitch.
Now, guys, the other thing I'm noticing, and maybe this is intentional, but he hasn't gone to the four-seam fastball nearly as much as he typically does. I'd like to see him throw that a little bit more, be aggressive, try to get some velocity in there.
Good offensive chance here.
Designated hitter.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
Yang is the batter. Last time up, flew out. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. 2 away.
Well, he just got under this one, a left fielder able to make an easy catch.
Number 30.
Rookie right fielder stands in. He's 1 for 1 so far. 2 men on, 2 men out. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And in there, the Royals will get a run.
At the plate for the Kansas City
Now the
Royals.
pitcher left us one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
2 outs and in the box, Emilio Bonifacio. They try and rebuild momentum. Looked like they had lost it earlier. Right now it's coming back to them.
Well, with the bats like we just saw, you know they're gaining some confidence right now, cutting the deficit and getting themselves a little bit closer. Let's see if they can take the lead.
The 1-1 hit sharply towards the hole. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. And he scores. Chances coming here by the bushels full for Kansas City. Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball to be able to pick up the hit.
I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
And starts him out here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
A good progress for this offense. Anytime you can put up a crooked number in a comeback, that really helps. They picked up 3.
Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Back up the middle. And they get the tying run home. This lineup just feeding off itself in this ball game. Opportunities and execution.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. So needing to get back into this game, get it even. They've done that. Now they're trying to add to it.
Well, they bounce right back and tie this baby up with that one, Gary.
And we'll get to see Bobby Jenks pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there. Two men on and two men out. First pitch on the way. Bats him out with a cut fastball for a strike. Well, that's important early in the ballgame. You want to make this into a seesaw battle. That's what they've done.
Now, you're going to be all right with a seesaw battle. Sometimes that makes you nauseous. You're going to feel okay.
Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
The hitter needs a two-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner. Running it off the plate, the hitter just laid off.
That fastball misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. Oh boy, this is getting a little ridiculous here. Looks like batting practice. And that will score the run. Time broken. They've got the lead. Refuel, reload, keep on going. This offense right now is on fire. Their shortstop in the box. And Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. Trying to salt it away early.
Excellent approach by this lineup so far in the game. They've got to be pleased to get out in front early.
And that will bring a run in.
For the Kansas City Royals.
Openings for this lineup offensively. Don't give it to them now because they are hot.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment, going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. And now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws in time to first. What a play. They've struck back to take the lead with an enormous offensive inning. Kansas City's got the lead now. Number 2 hole set to get things started. And Chen's in the box. Single homer run in his last at bat. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball. 0-1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
That one's drilled to short. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
Number 3 slot up again here. Had an RBI double as last time. Throws over to first. Butler defensively at first. And there he goes for second. Ball 1. And he is safe at second.
Gary, you know I like to watch these. This is a textbook steal. A healthy leadoff, exceptional acceleration into second base to beat the throw.
That's just a perfect play. Pitcher or catcher is not going to get that out.
Sometimes you have to gamble, and this time the gamble paid off.
Swings and misses at the fastball. That'll even the count at 1.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
That swung on and flied to right. 1 away. Runner on his way to third. Out at third as they tag him.
A beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense. Cleanup man in the box again. And in this lineup, for this manager, this guy is a key player.
Strike 1.
First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Strike 2.
And that's strike 2 as Matt Thornton will get the pitch by him.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Kansas City 6, Athletics 4.
Coming to bat for the Kansas City Royals.
Glad you're with us this afternoon.